All right, let's try this again. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. There we go. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Shane. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now I'm live everywhere. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There you go. Good morning, Peyton. Good morning, cousin. I haven't seen you this week. Good morning. Good morning, Monica. Good morning. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning. Come on, y'all, come in. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, share, tag somebody, and tell them wake up. Wake up. It's time to pray. Good morning, Put. Good morning, Britt. Good morning. Like, comment, share, tag somebody, and tell them wake up, girl. Wake up, girl. It is time to pray. It is time to pray. Put in the comments, I still believe. I still believe. I still believe. Come on, I still believe. I still believe. I still believe. I still believe. I believe that I have victory in spite of. Good morning, Kim. I believe that I'm an overcomer. I still believe. Good morning, Jadon. I still believe. I still believe. Listen, they was trying to stop me from going live this morning. Lord, I still believe. I still believe. I still believe. So I like to let y'all in on my conversation. Good morning, Sister Paul. I, I liked See, look how strategic God is. That when I get on to pray at 5 a.m., my auntie is finishing up, my TT finishing up prayer at 4 a.m. Prayer warrior that's what she's been all of my life. But you gotta believe that there are people interceding. God just corrected me just in that. I'm gonna go a few places this morning. God just corrected me even in that you got to believe that there are people assigned and interceding on your behalf. You must believe it. And I still believe that he has assigned some people to intercede on my behalf. Isn't it so strategic that after they're done interceding at 4 a.m., I believe every morning at 4 a.m. I thought 5 was a dedication. 4 is a sincere dedication to be able to pray for God's people. Good morning, brother. Good morning, Tia. Good morning, Mother Simpson. I see y'all. Good morning, Deandra. Come on, say, I still believe. I still believe. I still believe. I did something yesterday, and I'm going to encourage you to do it as well. And you do it in your own timing and make it authentic. Trying to get this to work, y'all. Something's going on with Instagram. Instagram, if you can see me, tell me you can. I see y'all over here. But I'm not sure. I'm just not sure if y'all can hear and see me. It was trying to stop me from, kept giving me an error when I was going live. Instagram, tell me if you can. I see you. Okay, cool, Paris. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm glad y'all see me over there. What's up, Paris? Um, stay on, Shane. I got something for you. Stay on, stay on. Um, so I did something yesterday, and I said I did my best. I did my best. And I made sure that I put it, good morning, Tanisha. I put it in the comments that I did my best. I did my best to check on as many people as I was connected to, not to find out anything or be in a business, but are you okay mentally and emotionally? I did my best to get to as many people. I promise you, I checked on about almost 30 people yesterday. Are you okay mentally, emotionally? I want you to do two things. I want you to check on your people because the enemy's design in this season is to overburden the saints, to overburden the saints, to overburden the intercessors, to overburden those who always carry, to overburden those who stand in the gap. That is the enemy's design. And he's attacking those who are closest to us, their mental state and their emotional state. And then in that, if he can effectively attack them, then we are consumed with what's going on with them. We're consumed with what's happening with them. Somebody say, check on your strong friends. Come on, put it in the comments. Check on your strong friends. Um, and then when they are consumed with their emotions and they're overwhelmed and they're at the the point of breaking, then we have to play recovery. We got to play recovery for the things that we should have been doing. We have to play recovery for the things that we should have been already doing. So I made it a point yesterday to check on as many people as I could. I said I did my best. I did my best. I did my best. I wanted to try y'all out. And so after I did it, I didn't do it for numbers. I didn't do it because God really put it on my heart to check on people and to make sure that people were okay, because people are having, and I'm going to talk about Job today, people are having real life Job experiences, and we are expecting them just to keep pushing and just to keep going. Say, I still believe. I still believe. And so I checked on as many people. I checked on almost 30 people. Almost 30. If it was in a group chat, if it was in a group text, how are you emotionally and mentally? I didn't realize how many people would actually respond with the truth. And you know, sometimes y'all ask things and y'all don't want the truth. I didn't realize that how many people would respond with the truth. I didn't realize how many of the people that I was connected to was struggling with some things. I didn't realize how many of the people that I talk to on a daily basis is really facing. And it's not that they're weak. It's not that they don't have faith, but life is lifing. Life is life. And I don't know about y'all, but life is lifing. And with the climate of the country and the climate of the government and the climate of financial situations and the climate with the job market and entrepreneurship and shipments and all of these things happening in the government, he's doing everything. We should not be surprised by nothing that is happening because one, this is Bible being fulfilled. Two, that man told us everything that he was going to do when he became president. Three, we should be not be surprised because we are believers. We believers. We supposed to be on our P's and Q's and taking it the way that we should be okay because I don't know about you, but I'm a believer. So when the things happen, it frazzles me a little bit, but then I have to go back to a place of prayer. I have to go back to a place of supplication with God, because what a lot of y'all are doing is y'all treating God like he the side piece. I'm gonna be good today because good morning, Lisa. Oh, good morning, Lisa. We got to talk. We ain't talked in a while. Um, I'm gonna be good because my auntie on, my mama on. I see a few other saints on. I'm gonna be good today. But I gotta keep it real with y'all. Can I keep it real? If I can keep it real, y'all tell me to keep it real. If I can't, if y'all don't want the real, if y'all don't want the real, and y'all just want a real, y'all want me walking around showing y'all what I ate today, then I know it's been tough. I know it's been tough. If can I keep it real? Let me know that I can keep it real. Tell me if I can keep it real. If I can keep it real, I'll keep going. And so a lot of y'all, thank you. I got somebody to tell me to keep it real. A lot of y'all are treating God as a side piece. You're treating Jesus as a side piece. You're treating faith as a side piece. You want all the benefits of being the main chick of what the main chick is, but you're giving side piece activity. Come on to shit. Help yourself. You want me to cook, clean, and do all of these things, but I only see you on the weekend. Come on, y'all know what side piece activity is. You want me to be loyal to you. You want him to be loyal to you. You want him to bless you. You want him to do all of these things for you, but you only spend time with him at 5 a.m. in prayer and not the rest of the day because your main priorities consume the rest of your day. I know, sis. I ain't even made it to my scripture. Your main priorities consume the rest of your day, and so now you side piecing Jesus, and you telling him that I'll get to you when I can. When I sit down and have dinner, I will commune with you because that's my only quiet time. And I've been going and going and going and going. And then you want God to be patient with your progress. Come on, somebody. You want God to be patient with your progress and patient with what He's doing, what you're doing for Him, but what He's doing for you, you want it to be in bamboo time. God says, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I got to stay focused because I see y'all about to push me to the edge today. He says, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not blessing your mess. And so, what I have to do in order to get your attention, I feel a bishop moment happening. I feel a bishop moment happening. Somebody be designated for me to stay focused so I don't go off. So what happens, if you missed Bible study last night, you missed an amazing teaching on Zoom. You missed I'm telling you, that thing provoked me to be better and to be more. Thank you, Bishop May. So what happens is that he has to put you in a Job experience so that you can be dedicated to him. He has to take everything from, let's read it. Let's read it. Let's read it. He has to take everything from you. He has to strip you of everything. And so now you will pray. Now you will fast. Now you will seek the face of God. So it goes back to you want to play catch up. I'm going back to the beginning when I said I called and I checked on the people around me. I did my best to get to as many people as I could. But let me tell you how this works. Out of the about 30 people that I checked on yesterday, about 30 people that I checked on yesterday, three of them, I asked them, how are you emotionally? One, y'all wasn't used to it. Y'all was toxic. When I went and checked on, and I'm not talking about my bishop, I'm talking about my brother. I know our relationship, we're a little, you good? You better be good. You ain't got no choice but to be good and keep on pushing and keep on moving. Because one thing about Christine kids is they're not whiners. They're not beggars. They ain't go ask you for nothing. They go figure it out and they go keep on going. They ain't go rely on many people. We've made sure that we have a bunch of resources that we can tap into for ourselves so that we don't have to, that may be a defect, so that we don't have to rely on other people to help us and assist us. So we gonna be good. Some of y'all was toxic and was like, what you checking on me for? What's wrong with you? I don't want to do that therapy stuff. That's how Bishop was doing. I don't want to do that therapy stuff. I don't want to be, my grandfather used to had a made up word. I don't want to be psycho. Jeez. So out of 30 of the people that I checked on, three of them responded and said, and how are you? And how are you? Out of 30 of the people that I checked on, three of them responded and said, and how are you? You want God. What does that have to do with still believing? You want God to do all of these things for you, and you don't want to put forth the effort to make sure that you're doing what's required of yourself for Him. Come on, say, I'm going to do better. Say, I'm going to do better. And then some of y'all got on there and was bold enough to get on my status after I said I did. I made sure I started with that because I knew what y'all was going to do. I said, I did my best. That's where I started at. I said, I did my best. That's what I said. I started with the status. Did y'all read it? I said, I did my best to check on those who are connected to me to make sure that they're okay mentally and emotionally. I did my best. And some of y'all hopped on there and said, I didn't get a text. I didn't get a phone call. I think I missed it. You missed the part where I said, I did my best. And you know what? Instead of hopping on there and saying what you didn't get and what didn't happen for you and how I missed out on you, somebody should have called back or text back and said, now you did all that checking on people and you may not have gotten to me, but let me check on you. I'm not the side piece, y'all, and y'all ain't gonna treat me like the side piece. You get all the good, because you know the side piece. Let me tell it. Let me keep it real. So y'all said I could keep it real. Let me keep it real, and then I'm gonna go to the scripture. The side piece. Let me tell y'all about side piece activity. The side piece. They're normally good at what they do. Read between the lines, because my mama here. They normally good at what they do. That's why you keep them around. You enjoy the benefits of the side piece, but the benefits that the side pieces receive because of what they being good at what they do is very slim to none. I ain't side piece, y'all. And neither is Jesus, and you ain't gonna treat him as such. So what happens is, thank you. Donna was one of the ones who checked on me. Pastor Kenya was one of the ones who responded to me. I take it back. It was more than three. It may have been about five. Pastor Kenya was one of the ones who checked on me. Okay. And so you got to understand that there are situations and places in life that if you are not serious, come on, somebody, if you are not serious about where you're going with God, not where you're going with man, not where you're going with everybody, but where you're going with God, that you will be in a place where He has to take you to a Job experience. So some of y'all are struggling and some of y'all are going through because you've been treating Jesus as the side piece. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. I pray and intercede for all of y'all. But I am not Jesus and I don't have the capabilities to perform like He does. But even in that, there was a few things that happened yesterday, and he kept saying, and he would bring it back. He said, "Now you see how I feel." I was like, "What?" He kept saying, "Now you see how I feel." I was talking to him about some things in my life, and he said, "Now you see how I feel, where you're giving me half of you. You're giving me a piece of you. You're giving me portions of you. You're giving me what you want me to have, not what I need to have." Say, I'm going to do better. Say, I'm going to do better. Job 19, we go into the word. Then Job answered and said, how long will ye vex my soul and break me in pieces with words? Come on. Come on. How long will you vex my soul and break me in pieces with words? These 10 times ye have reproached me. Ye are not ashamed that ye make yourselves strange to me. And be it indeed that I have erred, mine error remaineth with myself. It's not about me doing better. It's about I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. It's with myself. Many of us are inflicting our issues on other people and our circumstances on other people when the error is within myself. We about to do some self-reflection. We're going to do some self-reflection because some of you are having a Job experience and you don't know why. How do I know? because I've been in a place where I've had a Job experience and I did not know why. He says, so if indeed ye will magnify yourselves against me and plead against me my reproach, know that God hath overthrown me and hath compassed me with his net. Behold, I cry out wrong, but I am not heard. I cry aloud, but there is no judgment. He hath fenced up my way that I cannot pass, and he hath set darkness in my paths. He hath stripped me of my glory and taken the crown from my head. He hath destroyed me on every side, and I am gone. And mine hope hath he removed like a tree. He's taken, and when I tell you he took everything from Job, I mean everything. Come on, come on. Say, God, protect me from my Job experience. He hath also kindled his wrath against me, and he counted me unto him as one of his enemies. Y'all go keep pressing and keep playing with God until you be there. His troops come together and raise up their way against me and encamp round about my tabernacle. He hath put me, my brethren, far from me. You feel like everybody walking away from you, and my acquaintances are verily estranged from me. I know it's cute to say I don't need nobody. I don't need people. I don't do women. I never understood. How don't you do what you are? That's strange to me. I don't need women. I don't do women. I don't need friends. And no, really, they've been estranged from you because of the way you act. They've been estranged. Y'all gonna be mad by 6 o'clock. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. You've been estranged because of the way you act. You've been estranged from your behavior, because of the what you put out. Because I'm a firm believer that what you put out is what you put in is what you pull out. Come on, let me keep going because I can stay there. Y'all better stop sharing these memes and saying this stuff that's catchy, that's on social media because it's cute. That stuff is not cute. I don't do women. I don't need friends. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs a village. Everybody needs somebody who understands what they're going through. Everybody needs somebody that they can call. Oh, it's just me and my kids and I'm good. Me and my husband and I'm good. No, that ain't how life should operate. And when you get to that place, okay, let me stay focused. Where was I at? Because yep, I hear you, Holy Ghost. My kinfolks have failed me, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. So then you try to play it like I don't need nobody, but really everyone has walked away from you because of what you have put in has not you having a Job experience. What you have put in has been minimum. So what you're getting out is nothing. And so now you want to play it like, oh, I don't need that. No, yeah, no, that's a lie. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. It says, they that dwell in my house and my maids count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. I got to read all of it. I called my servant and he gave me no answer. He even took the servants. He took the servants. I entreated him with my mouth. I gave him everything that I had. My breath is strange to my wife. I'm reading the NIV too, y'all. My breath is strange to my wife, though I entreated for the children's sake of mine own body. My kids don't even fool with me. My wife don't want to lay to me. Even the thought of me speaking turns her off. You done took my kids, my wife, my servants, my maid, my friends, my kinfolk. The troops that I have birthed are coming together. They're coming against me. Yea, young children despise me. When the kids don't like you, there's something wrong. I arose and they spake against me. The kids speaking negatively about you, there's something wrong. All of my inward friends abhor me, and they whom I love are turned against me. Ah, the Job experience. My bone cleaveth to my skin, and to my flesh I am an escaped with the skin of my teeth. have pity on me. This is where it fits. Somebody say, have pity on me. Come on, y'all want to, I'm just reading the word. So you can't get mad at me because I'm reading the word. This is what the word says. Somebody says, have pity on me. Somebody say, have pity upon me. Have pity on me. Come on, somebody say it. Say it. I'm going to wait for y'all. Have pity on me. Because y'all are in a bad place. And this is how we go come out. We've been in a bad way. And we about to come out today. Yeah, I've been here. I know what it feels like. Isolated, upset, frustrated, angry, can't function. Just have pity on me. Have pity on me. Have pity upon me, O ye my friends, for the hand of God hath touched me. Let me tell you, Jesus is he's nice. It's good cop and bad cop. Jesus is nice. He's kind. He's sovereign. He's amazing. He's a kind soul. But when God has to put his hand on your situation, God is a G. He'd be like, just kill them all. Take them up out of here. And Jesus have to come in and be like, wait a minute, Father, before you do that, before you do, can you give me a moment? Can you give me a second? Can you give him another chance? He says, for the hand of God hath touched me. Why do ye persecute me as God and are not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book, that they were graven with iron pen and the lead and the rock forever. So this is where it happens. This is where he asks God to have pity on me. And some of you are going through a Job experience where he's taken everything. My cattle is gone. My army is gone. My wife is gone. My children, my wife said, curse God and die. He's taken everything from me. And Job could have given up during his dark moment, but Job had enough sense to say, I still believe. Come on, say, I still believe. Come on, say, I still believe. I still believe. Larry Trotter wrote a song years ago that talked about the Job experience and said, I still believe. In spite of what has happened for me, I will have victory. In spite of my situation, in spite of my circumstance, in spite of what I'm going through, I still believe. Crystal, when everything was stripped away from you last year, you still had enough faith to believe. And this is where it comes in, verse 25. This is the highlight. He says, for I know. Some of y'all need to read this today. For I know my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon earth. He said, I don't care what I'm going through, what situations I may face, what circumstance that I may be going through. I still believe. Why do I believe? Because I know my Redeemer liveth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, if this earthly house be removed, I can hear my grandfather, yet in my flesh shall I see God, whom I shall see for myself. It's personal. Come on, say this season is personal. There you go, God. I see where you're taking me. Say it's personal. Say it's personal. And my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me. But ye should say, why persecute we him? Seeing the root of the matter is found in me. It's me again. It's personal. Be ye afraid of the sword, for the wrath bringeth punishment of the sword, that ye may make the judgment there is. Verse 25 through 27, it says in the KJV, in the King James Version, it says, for I know that I'm not going to get through this. This season is personal. For I know my Redeemer liveth, and that shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though my skin worms destroy my body, even when I'm gone from here, he still lives. Yet my flesh, because I am living to do what? I feel an old missionary down in me to live again. I may not get to the word because I feel something bubbling up in me, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me. I still believe. It's faith. You must have faith in the Redeemer despite of suffering. I know y'all going through some stuff, and I know it's hard. I know it's trying to make ends meet. I know it's hard trying to go through your situations, but you must understand that in spite of everything, I cannot I gotta be able to do that example. I'm gonna have to do it Tuesday. I'm gonna have to do it Tuesday so I can show y'all what y'all doing, and how y'all trying to make it work. I seen the demonstration. I'm gonna have to do it Tuesday so I can show y'all how y'all side piecing God, and how y'all trying to play him. And he like, no, I need to be first. You need to have faith in me. You need to believe in me. So despite of what you're going through, let me tell you something. Come in very close. Come in very close. Come to the camera very close so you can hear me. Everybody is going through something. Everybody is experiencing something. And guess what? Let me come in a little further. It's someone in Ben Harbor, and I can't remember who it is, but they have shirts out that says, "Nobody owes you anything." Mhm. There you go. Nobody owes you anything. So stop setting yourself up to be hurt, to be betrayed by false expectations of people who are struggling with things just as you are. Oh, they didn't check on me. They didn't do this. They didn't show up. They didn't come through. Guess what? They too are struggling. They too are going through. Let me tell you what some of you do, and this ain't everybody because everybody ain't doing it. But some of you are expecting you out of other people. That's a word in itself. You got to stop. Crystal, that's for you. You got to stop expecting you out of other people. I had to tell my Aunt B that the other day. You keep expecting you. You keep expecting for people to step up like you would step up. You keep expecting people to show up like you would show up. But you cannot expect you out of other folks. You got to still believe. No matter what you do for somebody else, you got to believe that God is going to bless me regardless of what I do for other people. He's going to bless me regardless of what they do for me. I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep checking on folks. I'm going to make it a thing because in this climate, we need to figure out our mental and emotional state and stop being, I almost said the N word, Jesus. Stop being ninjas and thinking that you don't need therapy, thinking that you don't need help, thinking that you don't need a circle, thinking that you don't need folks, but you need people to carry what you're currently going through. It's not another you. That's why he made you. That's why he told you to do it. You want somebody to do your assignment. He didn't give them that assignment. He didn't give, I couldn't even be mad at nobody when they weren't responding and asking me. It didn't even hit me till the end. I promise you, Donna witnessed me. Thank you, Krista. Donna witnessed me talk to 5 people yesterday and ask them how they were doing and what can I do to make it better for them. It didn't hit me until the end. I said, nobody checked on me. Nobody said that's it, Jadon. Oh, y'all about to send me. His grace is sufficient. His grace is what keeps me. And so I'm not even expecting people to be me. I'm not expecting people to respond. God keeps pushing me to do this quick live about the opinions of others. I'm gonna have to do it because he keeps putting it in every message that I preach. He keeps putting it in. He keeps raising up about the opinions of others. But y'all got to stop expecting. Y'all got to stop giving up on folks. Y'all got to stop walking away from ministry because they didn't treat you how you thought you should have been treated, or they didn't do. How about you're the one who's supposed to be the person that implements that? You're the one who was sent to encourage somebody. There are people that need to be encouraged that don't look like it. There you go. I got to get back to the Job experience. So I'm pretty sure that when Job was suffering and everybody was walking away from, there were some people standing on the side that was saying that there were some people that was standing on the side that was saying, nah, that's Job. He had cattle, he had a wife, he had kids. Come on, y'all know how y'all do. I ain't checking on her. She got a husband. Come on, y'all know y'all will do it in a minute. I ain't checking on. They don't need my money. She got a husband. Or they don't. Brittany don't need me. She the postmaster. Tynisa don't need me. She work at the school and she got a house and she got a car and she don't never complain. Said in the beginning, check on your strong friends. I'm sure that they were looking at him and he was experiencing this deep point of suffering, and yet and still, even though he was suffering, even though he was struggling, this is where we are. That's what you're sent to do. That's what you sent. I got to stop looking at the comments because y'all keep throwing me off and y'all trying to push me to a place that I don't want to go to. I'm trying not to do it. So even though Job was suffering, and even though somebody say, stay out the comments, soup, even though Job was suffering, and even though Job was going through something, this is the recipe. This is the part of the recipe that you missed. He says, yet he declared his faith that I know my Redeemer liveth. So even when things seems lost, yes, 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 that's it, Donna. Even when things seem lost, even when you feel like you want to give up, even though you feel like you want to give in, say, I still believe. Come on, some of y'all got to start believing. In the bottom of your situation, in the bottom of the pit, you got to still, you can't wait till you get to the palace to believe. You got to believe that even if you take everything, I still believe. Even in the middle of my bad situation, I still believe. Even with my children acting a plum fool, I still believe. Even with the climate of this country, I still believe. Pause. Let me tell you what God gave me yesterday as I was talking to my leaders. I have to differentiate with y'all when I'm talking to my leaders and I'm talking to my siblings. They're the same people, but they play different roles. And I recognize their different roles. And I recognize when to be disrespectful and when not to be. Come on, somebody. It's a hard challenge, but I think I got it mastered. I was talking with my leaders. I want to stop, pause for a moment about the country. I was talking with my leaders yesterday, and God had given it to me before I had a conversation with them, and we were talking about Elon Musk taking control of the foundational system that does the 401k and all of those things. I'm not big on finances. I don't know how that works. I got people who are big on finances and can tell me what to do. I got crystals and I got other folks who can tell me how to move in the climate. And when she say take money out, that's when I take money out. When she say do this, that's when I do that. But y'all who just saying it because y'all think it's catchy, somebody say stay focused, soup. Somebody say stay focused. I told y'all I feel the anointing of my bishop today, baby. So I was talking with my leaders. I'm focused. I was talking with my leaders and I was telling them that about the Elon Musk situation and how he had purchased or whatever, how he's taken ownership of the foundational financial platform. And I'm not sure of the details. Thank you, Jadon. Tell me to stay focused. I'm not sure of the details, but I still believe. I'm crazy enough to believe that when they take everything, when they strip us of governmental assistance, when they strip us of all the funding, and when they strip us of all of these things. See, y'all want to stay on the negative part that he's taken everything. And yeah, I know y'all don't like the orange man. I don't like him either, but we got to stay focused, stay focused. Even when they strip us and they take all of this stuff and they set up for the wealth transfer. My God, y'all got to get where I'm going because I still believe in my Job experience. I still believe when they set up for the wealth transfer. Y'all better hear me. And I'm not one who say write this down, but y'all better remember this day. If you are in the right place, Oh my Lord. I feel it. I felt it. Yes, I felt it yesterday standing in the kitchen. I started getting excited and started stumping. Ah, yes, Lord. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting excited again. I feel chills all over my body. If you gotta be in the right place, even in your Job experience, that when they do this wealth transfer and the billions and billions of dollars that is set up for his buddies, yes, Lord, my shy, yes, go no my, hey, shy. My say, yes, Lord, the wealth transfer that's set up for his buddies that's going to, they're taking all the funding. They're not taking all the funding because they don't like you. They're not taking all the funding because they don't like black people. They're not taking all the funding because they don't like Hispanics. They're not taking all the funding. It's going to take a little bit more than the blood on his door, Connie. Let me help you. They're not taking all the money because they upset. They're not taking all the money because they worried about your kid going to Head Start. They're taking all the money and they're tearing every system and every structure down so that when they do this transfer of wealth, the biggest criminal heist is about to happen in history. And when they do this wealth transfer to send the funds to their buddies and to send the funds to the people that they think it's going to be, that when they hit that button, that the day they hit it, when I wake up in my bank account, I'm going to be a part, I'm going to be a recipient of the wealth transfer. That money will be in my account, that land will be in my name, that the job that I need, the person, come on, you got to think bigger than him just taking it, that the money that I need, but I got to set myself up to be in position. I cannot be complaining. I cannot be holding my little coin that I have now. I got to put it in the ground. I believe I done got sidetracked from Job and I'm going to stay sidetracked. I need y'all to get this, that there is going to be a transfer of wealth. And the only way that you're going to get it, because you're not one of his billionaire buddies, the only way that you're going to get a piece of this is if you're in position. Come on. Say, put, I want to be, that's the day that I want to be on welfare. Come on. It's going to be well, and it's going to be fair. How do I know it? Show me in the Bible, because the wealth of the, y'all, I'm about to shake my bun loose. The wealth of the wicked. The wealth of the wicked. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Who the wealth of the wicked is what? It's laid up for the just. It's going to be well, and it's going, somebody say it's going to be well, and it's going to be fair. That's the moment where God is going to make it well. Ooh, and he's going to make it fair. So those of you who have been in the Job moment and you've been in the experience where you feel like everything has been stripped from you, you must still believe that God is doing something major in my life. But it won't happen for me if I'm not in position. Get in position. Somebody say, get in position. Get to the place where you need to be. Get to the level of sowing you need to do. Some of y'all are sowing because you won't sow into the people that God has designed and set up for you to sow into because you feel, oh, they don't need my money or what they gonna do with my money. Nope, I'm not worried about it. When God is telling me to sow, I'm going to sow. I don't care who it is. If he says sow into to your enemy, I'm going to sow into my enemy. If he says sow into the person who ain't never given you anything, I'm going to sow into them. If he says pray for this person, because I want my hands to be pure and my heart to be pure for when the wealth transfer happens. Y'all got to, y'all, I'm telling you, write this day down, because not much longer. Come on, somebody say not much longer. 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 Not much longer. Not much longer. Not much longer will I stay in my Job experience. Not much longer will I stay here. Not much longer will I experience this. Not much longer will I go through this situation. Not much longer will I be broke. Not much longer will I struggle. Not much longer where I won't have what I need. Not much longer will I be forgotten. Not much longer will I continue to struggle. Not much longer where my finances will be low. Not much longer where I won't have what I need, not only to suffice my house, but everybody connected to me. God, I want you to do it. Let me tell you, I want you to, I hear you, Holy Ghost. I hear what you're saying. I want you to do it not only for me, God, but do it for those connected to me. So if the seed that I put in the ground, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be well. Y'all better say it in the comments. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. Yes, it is. This time you go want welfare. This time, because what you've been going through. See, some of you need to stop and say, God, you need to stop complaining about your situation. You need to stop complaining about where He has you. You need to stop complaining about what you went through. Everybody going through something. Nobody owes you anything. What you need to do is say, I still believe. I stop side piecing Him and say, I still believe. Yes, God, you stripped it from me. Yes, God, you put me in a circumstance that I don't like. Yes, God, I've been hurt. My grandfather used to sing a song that says, I've been buked, I've been scorned, I've been talked about. He said, I've been mistreated, I've been lied on. He said, all that's didn't happen. But in spite of all of that, he would be cutting his hedges. I've been buked and I've been scorned. He'd been cutting his hedges outside. I could see him doing it. But in between everything, no matter how people talked about him, no matter what people did, no matter what people said, he still went and got their kids out of jail. He still went to the courtroom. No matter how they talked about his kids, he still prayed for their kids. He still did shut-ins for them. No matter what they did and they said about his wife, he still interceded for their wife. No matter how they didn't pay him back, he still loaned money. No matter what they said about his church, he still opened the doors. When they said the Cunningham Church, he still let y'all have funerals. He still believed. And because of that, he was blessed. Come on, say, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Even in my Job experience, I'm blessed. I'm coming. This is where you got to say, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair, y'all. I promise you, it's going to be well. I'm ready for this welfare. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. That's what y'all post today. Welfare. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. Somebody said favor ain't fair, but I'm just because I'm a recipient of favor. I say that it's fair because it's what I worked for. I'm coming out. I'm coming out of my Job experience. I'm coming out of the circumstance. And how are you coming out? I'm coming out because I'm putting seed in the ground, not just financial seeds. I said it the other day. I was joking with Erica and Brittany while we were standing in the lobby after church. And I said, I just believe that I've put enough seed in other young women that somebody is going to see and be able to mentor my child. I'm gonna keep on saying it. Somebody, I said it. I said it. I just came out my mouth. I looked at Pastor King. I said, I believe that I've just put enough seed in the ground with young women that somebody go see about mine. And sure enough, this week I ain't had to wake Kennedy up because I got somebody who's seeing about mine. And I'm not saying I'm putting off of what, or I'm not saying anything negative about Kennedy or anything like that. But you got to put seed in the ground so that you can reap a harvest. Some of y'all want the benefits of stuff, but you don't have seed. You want the fruit of the tree, but you don't even have seed in the ground. You want financial increase, but you won't even release what you currently have. You trying to count what you currently have, and you thinking somebody else wants your funds and wants your money and wants what you have. No, they don't. This is who God has designated for you to sow seed in. And guess what? What you put in the ground, if it's financial, if it's prayer, if it's time, if it's your commitment, if it's love, I guarantee you that I serve a God. Not only will you reap, let me give you the recipe for it. Many of you have been fainting before you reap, but you will reap if you what? Say faint not. Faint not. We getting out of here. Say faint not. I'm pumped up because I'm pumped up, y'all, because I believe that it's gonna be well This is about to be the biggest welfare check for the just. Remember, I told y'all a few weeks ago that I am the just. I told y'all a few weeks ago that I am the just, that we are the just, and the wealth of the wicked. When they do this wealth transfer, y'all better start following behind the lines. When they do this transfer of funds and when they start distributing these funds, you have to be in position. I just believe that I'm gonna be in position. I believe that I'm be in the right place. And if you're not in the right place, today is the day. Today is the day that you need to say, God, position me, because even though I'm going through, even though my kids is acting like they ain't got no training, even though my job is on the limb, and I work for DEI, whatever your situation may be, even though I work in education and I don't know if my program, even if I'm the Head Start director, even if I'm this, even if I'm that, I just still believe in my experiences that naked I came in this world. I'm just telling y'all what the Bible say. That's what Job said. He said, but I still, he said, I know I'm not worried. Come on, y'all need, some of y'all need to say it out of your mouth, because while you when you saying it, when you thinking it, you still going to the blogs and you still searching up, and some of that is fake news, like y'all president said, fake news, and y'all getting frustrated, and y'all giving up y'all position with God. You're walking away from your position with God for what you read and what you see. Come on, say I'm not worried. Say I'm not worried. I'm not worried. This what Yes, Lord. This transfer, he gave it to me yesterday. As I listened to the senator talk about it, as I listened to the senator and the congresswoman stand up there and talk about it, he gave it to me yesterday. He said, Ashia, do not get involved with what Elon is doing, because what he is doing, because I've labeled you as I've labeled you as the just. My Lord, I've labeled, he said, don't worry about what people give you, because I've labeled you as the just. He said, I told you in 2024. When he told me in 2024, I said, God, you got the wrong person. He said, I've labeled you as good ground. I said, you got the wrong person, because when you're labeled as good ground, the enemy wants to attack good ground. The enemy, the first thing that the enemy wants to destroy is the good ground. And then he doesn't even have to work on everything else that's bad around it. He said, I labeled you as good ground. And I promise you, I have testimony after testimony of those who sowed into Wake Up Girl and Pray, and sowed into me personally, that sometimes immediately funding can, God bless your seed, Donna, that sometimes immediately funding hit their account, that they woke up with money in the bank, that they woke up with financial situations cleared up, that they woke up with no scholarships, that they woke up with scholarships, that they woke up with no balance on their bills, that they woke up because he labeled me as good ground. Y'all got to stop being ashamed to say the label that God has placed on you. If he's labeled you as an intercessor and anointed, you better take that thing and run with it, because when this wealth transfer happens, come on, one more time. Say it's going to be well and it's going to be fair. This is going to be the best welfare heist for the people of God. Yes, Lord. When they do the heist, it's going to bless the people of God. Because I'll say it one more time: the wealth of the wicked. He can't. The Bible has to fulfill itself. You've been wondering when it's going to happen. You've been trying to figure out when it's going to happen. It's going to. It's happening. The wealth transfer. When Elon them go to start hitting them buttons and transferring that thing, and erasing stuff, and erasing credit, and erasing all of this, and erasing their criminal records, and erasing all of this, it is going to be well, and it's going to be fair. I'm putting myself in position. Crystal, you've put yourself in position, and you've put Crystal over the next few weeks. I want you. There is something that you just invested in, and you were kind of shaky about investing. You weren't even sure if you were going to invest, but something deep inside of you, in your shando, as my old pastor used to say, in your shando, was telling you to put it in there. Watch what, and it wasn't your normal investments. It's not what you normally do. Watch how this take it's about to blow up, Crystal. It's about to blow up. And I hear you, Holy Ghost. And when you get it, and when it blows up, pull it out. Pull it out, and he's going to give you direction on where. Don't gamble with it. He said, pull it out, and I'm going to give you direction. I'm going to give you direction on where to place it next. He said, because this investment that you just put in was a little shaky. You weren't sure. You were a little, but this investment, he says, pull out once I, because I'm about to blow on it. He says, I'm about to blow on your, because you have not wavered, because you have not gotten the big head. People don't know if you rich crystal or if you broke crystal. They don't know if you the crystal with the what the thing they could put around your neck when you hurt. If the with the thing on your neck, or they don't know if you dancing and you bucking. They trying to figure, see, y'all, I just say what God say. My grandfather said, I'm the best. He said it. He said, I'm the best prophet in town because I only prophesy God's word. That's it. I'm not trying to figure out who went in the Super Bowl. I only can say what God gives me. He says, yep, the brace. They trying to figure out, are you Crystal with the brace, or are you Crystal who's flourishing? They trying to figure out who you are. He said, but this time, he said, because I can trust you to do. He's been telling you even some people to sow into, and some things to sow into, and you've been like, okay, God, now, now, come on, God, I don't want these people to play with me, play with my anointing, play with my financial situation. I trust them, but God, this amount that you're telling me is a little outrageous. He says, sow it, because what I'm about to do for you and how I'm about to blow on you. Yep, that amount is not your typical, hey, take this. Hey, I'm sowing into you. Hey, I believe in you, because Crystal is that person. I believe in you. Hey, do this. It's not that amount. It's bigger. It's bigger than what he gave you amounts. He gave you amounts to sow into certain people. He says, but I'm about to blow. Somebody say blow. Somebody say blow. He says, I'm about to blow. I'm about to blow. He says, and the wealth transfer. The wealth transfer. Come on, people of God. Y'all got to understand. Y'all worried about what Elon Musk is doing. But because I'm the just, because I'm good ground, because I've been doing what I should do. Even if I've been in my wilderness moment and I've had my Job experience and he stripped everything from me, because I did not give up, and I still said, I know my Redeemer liveth. Because I said, I know that my Redeemer liveth. Because even when his wife said, curse God and just die, everything is going all around. I curse him and die, just die. He said, I cannot die, because I know, even when the worms, this is the word, he said, when the worms come to eat up my flesh, even when the worms come, I still believe that God liveth and he is my redeemer. I'm telling y'all, this is, you will never hear me say this, but this is prophetic instructions, that there's going to be a wealth transfer. It's going to be a wealth transfer. And when it happens, when it happens, you have to be in position. Say, get in position. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I got a busy day today. You got to get in position. Say, get in position. I still believe, Jadon. I believe. I believe. I'm just. It almost feels like I'm in this. It's almost. I don't even want to tell people what I believe. It's so crazy. It's wild. I just believe. I believe. I got so excited telling my leaders about it. I got so happy telling my leaders about it, that you got to get in position, because this time for abundant faith is going to be well. and it's going to be fair. For those who've been holding their position in ministry and not giving up for the limelight, not giving up for the likes, not giving up to go viral, not giving up, but you've just been interceding, and those who have been checking on people and praying for them, and those who have been, you've been trying to figure out, God, do they see me? Is anybody go check on me? Is anybody going to, is they go, you go keep letting them side piece me? You go keep on letting them come in and be with me when it's comfortable for them? Or does anybody see? He says, I see you. Yes, Lord, I see you. I see what you're putting out behind closed doors. I see what Donna, he sees you. He sees the time that you invested over the last few weeks. Ain't no way in the world you can invest that time and it not return. His word does not return void. I gotta get out of here. I don't know. I seen some of y'all start to sow. God bless your seed. I promise you, for this word and for this wealth transfer that's happening, you need to get seed in the ground. I'm not gonna bully nobody for seed, because one thing about it is I'm a clock in. I'm a clock in, y'all. So y'all, I don't never want that to be the case. I'm a clock in, baby. I'm a clock in. Somebody say clock in. Somebody say clock in. Somebody say clock in. You got to stretch your faith. This is not just for you. This is for me as well. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. This is for me as well. We have to stretch our faith to be in position, because in order for when the well and the fair hits, it's for the well and it's for the fair. When it hits, he has to be able to know that he can trust you. That he can trust you. Can he trust you? Can he trust you? Can he trust you with what you're asking him for? Can he trust you with what you need? That's the wrong one to share. Mhm. Can he trust you? Clock in. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. Put it on your walls today. I dare you. People going to be mad at you. Tell them you ain't arguing. You ain't talking about politics. I'm talking about the God that I serve. That it's going to be well and it's going to be fair. There's a few pastors on here that need to get some things together. God bless your seed. I don't know who that is. God bless your seed, cousin. God bless your seed, Deasia. God bless your seed. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. Yes, Lord. Uh, Prophetess Pritchford, are you still here? I got to get out of here. Are you still here, Prophetess Pritchford? Prophetess Bridget, you still here? Are you still here? Let me know if you're still here. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. Yes, Lord. It's going to be well and it's going to be fair. If she's not still here, I'm a shoot her a message. Let me know if you're, I'm going to wait a few more seconds. Let me know if you're still here. God bless your seed, Jadon. God bless your seed. Yes, Lord, make me trustworthy. Yes, Lord, make me trustworthy. Not sure if she's still on. Yes, Lord. Hey, Sha, Tedebo Shana Mase. Yes, Lord. If y'all know Prophetess Pritchford, y'all tag her. Y'all tag her. Yes, Lord. Let me see if I can tag her. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. There she is. Let me see if I can tag her to come back in if she's not here. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Make me trustworthy. Yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Make me trustworthy. Yes, Lord. God, you can trust me. Mhm. Y'all put that on your walls today. It's going to be well, and it's going to be fair. Yes, Lord. It's going to be well. God go see about, he go see about yours. He can't help but to do it, Vera. He can't help but to, but we gotta be, y'all cannot miss the point where you must be in position to be the just. Position me to be the just so that I can do what I need to do. Yes, Lord. So I can go, or I can be in position for the wealth transfer. I'm telling y'all, it's coming and it's about to be big. It's going to be well, and it's going to be fair. This next season is going to be well, and it's going to be fair. This next moment is going to be well. I am ready. Ooh, I'm getting it together now, and I'm getting out of here. I am ready. Yes, Lord, it will be well. Hmm. Yes, Lord. And it will be fair. Y'all, we got to get out of here. I'm going to send Prophetess Pitchford a message. I'm going to send her a message to call me. Yes, Lord. I hear you, God. Her conference is about to blow up something absolute. It's about to be absolutely bananas. So forth until a place she can watch the replay, because I got to get it out. It's going to blow up so forth to a place where she's going to need a 501c3 to receive the funding and the investors that are going to come into her life in the next 3 months. She's going to need a 501. This money will not be able to come through her checking account. It won't be able to come through her business, mess up your business taxes and all that. But if the 501c3 is not in place, it needs to be in place, because the funding that you're going to receive, prophetess, is about to be so amazing. Is about to be so much that you is going to not only take care of what you need for the conference, but there's going to be an overflow that you'll be able to do it in another city, pop-ups. And then I don't know if that's what you've been considering, and you can text me later and tell me, but there is going to be funding that's going to be released that not only allow you to do the conference in Alabama, but you'll be able to do it in Fort Lauderdale, you'll be able to do it in Atlanta, you'll be able to do it in Houston, you'll be able to do it in Las Vegas. I don't know if those cities mean anything to you. You'll be able to do it in Raleigh. You'll be able to do these pop-ups that will, because of what's going to come for that conference, for your obedience for doing the conference, for your obedience of putting out your own funding last year, for your obedience when it didn't come back like you thought it would, for your obedience. You never complained, you never gave up, you never gave in. But he says, I'm going to bless you this year with an overflow. Somebody say overflow. I'm getting out of here. Listen, it will be well, and it will be fair. Favor is fair. Y'all stop saying that. It is fair. It's what I work for. I'm ready for my season of welfare. Listen, I got to get out of here. I love y'all the most. I love y'all the most. I love y'all the most. If you haven't shared this, share it, because this word needs to get out. If you haven't sold, go ahead and sow, because God is doing something absolutely amazing in the life of the believer. And I'm praying for you, and I'm interceding for you, that God puts you in position to be the just, that He puts you in position to be the just for this. What it's about to be a big wealth transfer, y'all. It's gonna be big. I love y'all. I gotta get out of here. Got a busy day ahead. And I will see y'all back here on Tuesday. I will see you back here on Tuesday. And I just know that God is about to do something supernatural for the life of the believers if you are in position. Love y'all the most. Two fingers. Peace.